I'm Dick Stonich. I'm a retired banker. I'm a recovering alcoholic addict, and I am a volunteer at Hope Ministries. I was raised in an environment where people just naturally help people, and I believed in getting involved, with helping people. And I've been doing that most of my life. About 6 years ago, Janet Simmons, who is now the Director of Operations and Social Enterprise at Hope Ministries, was managing the Client Choice Food Pantry at Hope Ministries. And she brought a book to me. It was a book entitled Getting Ahead and Just Getting by World. It was a workshop that lasted 8 weeks, and it was designed to assist people in poverty to set up a plan for themselves how to get out of poverty. When I read over and critiqued the Getting Ahead book, I called Janet back, and my response to her was this was the missing link. Well, we had the first couple of classes 5 years ago, and Janet and I facilitated that class together. We had been trained. The author came to Baton Rouge. He trained a bunch of us. We were qualified. We got the workbooks and set it up, and we had our first class 5 years ago. There was a lady by the name of Valerie. She came into our class. She talked about, having financial problems, but she dressed well. And it got to the point where she was talking about having all these problems, but then she'd mention that when we come in for the first class of the week, that she had just been out and spent a couple $1,000s on clothes. Valerie was living in sheds on the street, a lot of places, and she had about a 400 credit score. She was on the street. She had nothing, but today she got a 700 credit score. She just bought her first home. She purchased an automobile. She's got a good job, and if you were to see her today, you would never know she was the same person. And the aha moment for me was seeing that transition. And today, I am currently facilitating here, going about 6 years later, I'm currently facilitating class number 15. We have had 14 classes go through, graduate. Over 100 families have been affected. Lives have been changed, and it's rewarding to me to see for lack of a better word, actually miracles happen in people's lives during that 8-week period. Individuals who were, at the time they were attending the workshop, may have been living in the battered women's shelter. Women who were living in the Bishop Ott homeless shelter. But it's amazing how resilient they are. And one of the things I get out of it, and why I volunteer and facilitate this, is because of so much personal, not only personal satisfaction, but personal involvement in the lives of people who are so courageous and they don't realize how courageous they are.